welcome to the vault. This is where we do some straight up coin collecting. I am Tripwire, and if you like the vault because I do worldwide coinage, this show is for you. About 90% of this show is devoted to worldwide coinage. Big time. It's almost all worldwide coinage. I've been finding a whole bunch of different coins when I've been going through coin roll hunting off camera. And this is also for Torchie on the Run. And we're having so much fun. See, she's running with the torch. See, that's how I do this. Yes, Torchie sent me a whole bunch of worldwide coins. We're going to be looking at those too. We're going to be looking at those first, as a matter of fact. But yeah, it's almost all worldwide coinage. But this show may run long because I really want to do a rap battle. I got two different dollar rolls from two different banks. We're going to figure out which one has the best coins in it. You get to choose. Is it going to be the blank one, or is it going to be the one with the number 2? There's only one way to find out. That will be at the end. And Scrappy Diggs just decided to show up and open the door. I guess that he wants to play, but he is going to have to wait. And I can't grab him right now. And anyhow, here's worldwide coins. Before we do anything, I have to have a beverage I've never had before. And today we are drinking this. It is a cold brew coffee, Barissimo, Barissimo. I don't know how to pronounce that. And this is actually cold because it's about 1,000 degrees in Michigan. So cheers to you. Let's see if this is any good. Yeah, let's give Tripwire more coffee. Good idea. Yeah, if you're like me and you like black coffee and you like it cold and you just want to slam it as soon as you get it, yeah, grab this. This is actually nice. It is smooth with a bit of an aftertaste, but it is cold brew and it is cheap. Let's look at some worldwide coinage. All right, the first coin we're going to be looking at is actually a token. This is actually from Ron E. Adventures. Yes, apparently he got this when he was a kid. I wish I would have kept the liner notes. I'm sorry I did forget. But yeah, he said he got this when he was a kid, way back in the day, and I absolutely love it, especially that little dude. Kind of looks like me when I hit about 90, I think. Yeah, short and with a big mustache. But yeah, I also dig the dynamite on the back. I absolutely love that. And I like this coin so much, and thank you for sending it to me. I actually do have coin displays on the way, and this is definitely getting its own display. And it will be in the background of the vault. As you can see, I have a lot back there. But yeah, there's the first one. Thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate that. You had it when you were a kid, and you handed it to me, and now it's going to be displayed for everybody to see. Up next, we got another big, large one. Now, you're probably wondering how come I don't have any liner notes on these. It's because I couldn't find any, and it was like really super late when I was doing this. But yeah, this is Canada, I guess, way back in July 20th, 1871. Yeah, for those of you that caught the mail call, I swear to me, when I first saw that, it didn't look like 3Cs. It looked like a biohazard symbol. And again, these big coins and everything like that, they're phenomenal to display, and I work on my display all the time. So yeah, I do got displays coming for that. You will see them in the background. Thank you so much for these tokens. Absolutely love them. But let's get into some worldwide coinage. And gosh darn, you guys sent a lot over here, Torch. You sent a ton, and this is going to be phenomenal. Y'all ready for this? I really hope so. This is from New Zealand, 1942. This is a 1 penny. I love the fact that it says Viking on it. That is totally cool. This is made of bronze, in very good condition, 30 cents. About uncirculated, you find one of these, it's $3.90, and that's just about uncirculated. That was the highest I could see over there. So coming up on number 2, one of the most phenomenal coins that Canada came out with, which I absolutely love. Marlon talks about this all the time, once a year, because it's a poppy from World War II. This is a remembrance quarter. That's what the poppy stands for. I'm taking a wild guess at that, but yeah. So this is a poppy quarter from Canada. This is 2010, and it's 25 cents. And you gotta love the paint job. You absolutely have to love the paint job on that. It is made out of steel, copper, and nickel. The most I could find on this uncirculated is $1.25. So if you got an uncirculated one, you got yourself some money right there. $1.25, which is super cool. Big time. Coming up, number 3 from Torchie. I had to say that because it rhymed. This is from China. This is 2008. This is a 1 yen, Y-U-A-N. I'm sure I am butchering that, but that's the way it goes. There's the number 1 right there to tell you. It is made out of nickel-plated steel in fine condition. It is 28 cents. Uncirculated, $1.70. So, yeah, keep an eye on your yuan. You guys could take that last statement any way you want. Any way you want to take that is cool. We could take that in a bunch of different directions. But this family-friendly show. This is from France, 1962. And this is a 20 centimes. Centimes. Boom, it says it right there. Made out of copper, aluminum, and nickel. In good condition, this is 12 cents. About uncirculated, $3.50. So if you get one of these about uncirculated, or it's probably going to be even more if it is uncirculated. So that is a little money-making coin sitting right there. Coming up next over here, boom, we're going to take a look at this one. Yeah, this is that dude that looks like total businessman, totally into the business. He's from Thailand, and this is a 1989, a 1 Baht, B-A-H-T. We've had this coin on the vault several times, but it's always great to come back and look at it. It is made out of copper nickel, in good condition 4 cents, uncirculated 35 cents. So yes, cool little coin. I like any Asian coin like that. Anything from that area of the world. Okay, is that a palm tree? I have no idea. I don't think it's a palm tree. But again, this one was like a little bit harder to find. I will explain it here. Bahrain. This is from Bahrain. Bahrain. Now, it's between 1965 and 1976, as you can see on the bottom over there. Yeah, so that's basically all. I think it had its own coin in its own year, and I think that is like it probably came out in 1976. But it is made out of bronze, believe it or not. Even though it doesn't look it, like I said, finding this one was a little bit tricky. In good condition, it's 16 cents. About uncirculated, $1.20. It's a wicked looking coin nonetheless, and I really like the basic and simplicity of that coin. It just seems to pop a little bit more. And over here, I dig this coin. Anything out of Germany, I am happy with. Thank you so much for sending me this one. And I made a interesting joke when I did the mail call. I'll show you why in a minute. Germany, 1989. This is a 2 Deutschmark. 2 Deutschmark. And here's your comment the other day. Blah, blah, man. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it can be quite cruel sometimes, but I don't think he's going to mind because he hasn't watched the vault ever. This is made out of copper nickel. In very good condition, 82 cents. About uncirculated, $1.70. And again, Torchie, thank you very much for the coins. I always highly appreciate them. They're absolutely phenomenal. And again, these you will be seeing in the background, especially this one, because Ron got this as a kid and we're going to treat it extremely special. It has its own case coming. All right, we're going to move on to some more worldwide coinage. Okay, time to pick 4 coins at random. Yes, I'm going to pull 4 coins out of here. Now, I am waiting on some more worldwide coinage to come in. So there may be a week where there won't be any worldwide coinage. I will devote that to air hunt day, I guess. Yeah, because I'm still waiting on it. There's our skateboard on the carpet again, magic carpet. I like that one. And this one over here. These are the 4 coins I'm going to be looking at. Even though we just did the skateboard on the magic carpet, we're going to do it again because that is how low I am. We will see what those are next week. Set those aside. Now, like I said, I have been having a lot of coins that I've been finding in rolls. Or, actually, I did do pretty good at the Coinstar. And we are definitely going to be talking about one of the coins from Coinstar. That is the very last one we're going to look at. But right now, we are looking at Japan, 1955. This is a 1 yen. And it is a super light coin. I would not be surprised if they drop this everywhere because it's made out of aluminum. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. But anyhow, good condition, 7 cents. Find one uncirculated, please. Because it's $12 if you find one of these uncirculated. I saw that number, I about fell out. But anyhow, coming up next. There we go, right here. What do we have? I'll tell you. Guys, get used to some Canadian coins because, yeah, like I said, I live, if I really want to, I could walk to the Canadian border, but that'll take a day or two. 1978. This is 25 cents. Now this coin here is made out of nickel, in good condition, 20 cents. Uncirculated is actually 80 cents. So yeah, that one kind of threw me for a bit of a loop, but hey, gotta dig some Canadian coins, and like I said, I've been finding them, but I've also been finding stuff like this. This was actually probably from last week's, because I got everything mixed up, so I don't know what was last week's coin, but this is Panama, 2019. This is a 5 centimos, CENTESIMOS, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, never mind. Copper nickel. This is in extra fine condition, 44 cents. Uncirculated, $1.10. Nice. Yeah, I'm almost positive that that was worldwide coinage from last week. I'll try to see if I can remember which is which and who is who. This is probably from last week too. Lithuania. This is 1991. 1 centas, CENTAS. You guys can read it right there. And again, like this coin is made out of aluminum. So I mean, if I pull that out of pocket, it hits the ground. I'll never hear it. In good condition, 13 cents. Uncirculated, 64 cents. So that's a nice light little coin. At least it won't weigh you down. Coming up next, boom. This one here, I absolutely love, basically because of color. See if I can go closer on this one. Yeah, we'll go closer. This is from Poland, my family's motherland. 1998. 2 Grozys. Groszy's. And again, it's 1998. There we go. That's how you spell it. You guys can see it right now. This is made out of, get a load of this, magnesium and brass. Go figure. That's an interesting combo. Good condition, 6 cents. Uncirculated, 75 cents. So yeah, here's a coin from the motherland. Lovely. And it's actually super, really duper shiny too. So that might be fine condition or extra fine. But either way, it doesn't matter because we got to move on to the next coin. Boom. Another Canada coin from, no, Canadian coin from Canada. Yeah, there's my dyslexia kicking in again. 1986. This here is 5 cents. Copper nickel is what the coin is made out of. And there's her again. Good condition. Guess what? 5 cents. Yeah. If you find one of these uncirculated, it $1 uncirculated. So keep an eye out for that. I usually take whatever Canadian coins come my way, and like I said, I'm really close to Canada, believe it or not. This is from Hungary, which I kind of am. I need a snack. 2001. All right, here we go. You guys see it in front of you. So 5 forint, Forint. I don't know what the BR is. I should have double checked that. But I will admit, when I was doing worldwide coinage all the way around, it was like really late one day, and I was having fun. It is made out of nickel brass in very good condition, 5 cents. Uncirculated, 54 cents. So nice. Very, very nice little coin, yeah. We got 2 more worldwide coinage, and then you guys need to help me with a mystery. That's all I have to say. But first, we're going to look at one of my favorite types of coins, which is the two-tone or two type of coins over here. And this is from Mexico, 2003. This is 1 peso. Aluminum bronze in the center. And that is a stainless steel ring around it. In good condition. This is 0.6 cents. 6 cents. And uncirculated, $1.10. And if you're like me, these are awesome to display just because they're super cool. And got 2 different types of colors. So I got those all over the place. Here's the last worldwide coinage we're going to be doing right now. Total worldwide. Yeah. You guessed it. More Canada. But it's from around the world, so it counts. It counts, even though they're kind of like almost family over here. Canada, 1992. This is 5 cents. This here, you could tell by the date that's on the bottom. I forgot to grab this over here, sorry. Got the date over here on the bottom. As you can see, it is a commemorative coin, but it is for circulation, so that's fine. It is made out of copper and nickel. In good condition, 4 cents. Uncirculated, 93 cents. All right, I got a question for everybody. What do you guys know about tokens? All right, I got a token here. I found this at a coin star. Just happened to be sitting in there. I have searched this thing high and low. Marlon from Mayor Videos gave me a great lead on it, and I also went to ID Finds. I put it in there, and they helped out a bit. They helped out, let's put it that way. But as you can see, it is the same on both sides. Now, at first, a lot of people were saying that this is a Japanese arcade token. It could be an arcade token. But one of the posts, and when I did look it up under Japanese, nothing looks like this at all. But someone on the ID Me page said, yeah, it's a token, but that's not Japanese writing. Over here, this is not Japanese writing. So I literally tried every single continent or country that has some type of like China or Vietnam or South Korea or whatever. I cannot, for the life of me, find out what type of token this is. Is it an arcade token? Yeah, I firmly believe that. But even if you take arcade out and you just put down Asian token or whatever, I have no idea. I have taken pictures of it and my little coin ID on the phone. Nothing. So if anybody knows what type of coin this is, I'll be happy if you could just tell me what country the writing is from. That'll definitely be a gigantic help. So yeah, let's see what you guys know. If you guys know anything, please just throw it in the comments. And I will forever be grateful because that has gotten to the point where it's driving me absolutely nuts. We're going to pull this back a bit. Why? Because we are definitely doing dollar rap battle. Okay, it's up to you to choose. We're going to do this on camera because I've been wanting to do this. This is from bank number 1. We'll say that this is from bank number 2. We will start with 1. But which one do you think is going to have the better dollars in it? Okay, so we're going to move him aside. We're going to pull this back a tad. There we go. I just want to pull it back so I can get this opened. I'm going to open up this thing and we'll zoom in on it again. Get out. Ooh. Right off the rip, I think it's going to be good. Right now we got our Sacagawea. Let's pull this in. Let's go back in. There we be. But that's a D. We need a Sacagawea P 1000 or 2000s. No, that's Andrew Jackson. Not needing that. Okay, as you can see right off the rip, there is a space between the 1 and the rim. So that is not what we're looking for. We need a wide rim on those. John Adams, no, nothing real there. Okay, Polk, I don't like the conditioning. Let's see, 1980s. Okay, these, from what I read, and trust me, I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong, but I heard that these were not supposed to be in circulation. And if you want to know what a wide rim looks like, this is what it looks like, how the rim is almost touching the 1. But that only counts on 1979s. But we will definitely hold that. So we got 1 for the 1. And we can see that that is not what we need. George Washington writing. Yeah, unfortunately writing. Find one that's not. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got here. That's another D. Saka, we need P's. Oh, okay. This is a collectible. Yeah, anytime they got different backings and everything, when there's no date on the front, different backings, hold those. Hold those. So we got 2 for 1 right now. Taylor, no. George Washington writing, yeah, unfortunately. Second, there's another D. Saka, no D's. Red report card. Yeah, there is a space there. I can see it pretty good now that it's blown up. George Washington. No, don't need him. George Washington again. With the writing. No writing. Okay, George, it's up to you. No, he's still writing. What did I tell you about that writing? No more. Okay, this one, I dig the fact that there's a good amount of shine on it. And I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. One's pretty darn cool. The way you find out what the date is, literally, you just gotta, like, read the edge of the coin, which is pain in the butt. But I do not think I have this one. That is nice. I don't know what the date is. I don't know when it came out, but we'll figure that out. Rutherford B. Hayes, don't need. So far, first roll has 3 coins out of it that we like. There we go. There's our P. And again, we are looking for triangles down here, which I don't see. And that means that is not a Cheerio dollar. Nope, there's space. 2000p, we got another shot at the Cheerio, and no, I don't see it. Even if I almost see it, I will definitely take a harder look at it. And that's another D. Alright, so number 1 got 3 coins. Can we find more in number 2? We are about to find out. And yes, these are from 2 different banks that I went to today. Okay, open up, says me. Get out! Oh, come on. Stupid thing. There we go. At least you get to see part of a coin. How about that? So I guess we'll start with that one. We got to beat 3 on this one. Haze, we don't need. Is that a P? Yes, it is a P. I don't see any triangles, so no. Hold on! Okay, here's where we're at. B Haze again. Nope. Don't need that so far. Number 1 is winning, but we just started this roll, so we have hope. Just not with this one. Don't need that one. Nothing for B Haze. Very common. This one looks good. Not really, I lied. John Adams. No, set that halfway. We got triangles? Absolutely not. Why would we want $10,000? Don't need that one. That's Jackson. Another Jackson. Looks like he took a shot to the face. P. Nope, don't need that one. Alright, we're running out of coins here. This one's shiny. George Washington is there writing? Nope. Let's see. James Madison? Nope, don't need that. D. Come on, sucker. You know what we want. That's what we want. Hey, you did it. Too bad there's no triangles. Polk. Don't need Polk. Look at that's just ugly all the way around. Shiny Shine. John Adams. No, don't really need that one. George Washington. We're getting a lot of Georges today. Huh. What you gonna do? It's a D. Don't need that. So if you pick number 1, you won. I'll tell you that right now. Because this is the last one. Boom. Pulled absolutely nothing out of this roll. Now that totally sucks, but yeah, if you pick number 1, you are completely the winner. Awesome to you. And this concludes another edition of The Vault. Once again, Torchie on the run. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for the coins. You too, Ron E. Adventures. Highly, highly appreciate it. And keep in mind that if you are a coin collector, you are never broke. See you again next Friday. Y'all take care. Later.